Picture this, an all too familiar nightmare for so many of us as we get older. You're lying in bed at 3 in the morning, wide awake because your feet feel as if they are literally on fire, a searing torment that refuses to be ignored. You frantically throw off the covers, desperate for even a moment of relief, but nothing, absolutely nothing, seems to help. Or perhaps your personal torment manifests differently. Maybe it's your hands that feel as though 1,000 invisible, sharp needles are constantly stabbing and pricking you, an unrelenting barrage of pain. You've brought these distressing symptoms to your doctor, hoping for answers, only to be met with a sympathetic smile, a dismissive pat on the shoulder, and those two utterly infuriating words, "It's just age." They tell you this is simply part of getting older, an unavoidable reality you must now accept. But what if I told you that they are fundamentally, catastrophically wrong? What if the true underlying reason your precious nerves are struggling, and in many cases actively dying, has nothing at all to do with the natural process of aging? What if it has everything to do with something insidious, hiding in plain sight, a culprit so shockingly preventable and so easily fixable that when you finally uncover the truth, you'll be absolutely furious that no one, not your doctors, not the health pamphlets, not the nightly news, ever bothered to warn you? And here's the part that should truly send shivers down your spine, demanding your immediate and undivided attention. Those very pills you might be diligently taking every single morning, the ones prescribed to keep you healthy, might actually be the silent destroyers, the very thing subtly but systematically killing off your nervous system from the inside out. I have personally sat across from thousands of patients in my clinic, all of them walking in resigned, burdened by the belief that their nerve pain is a permanent fixture in their lives, an unchangeable new reality they've sadly been forced to accept. And every single one of them, I can tell you with absolute certainty, is wrong. I am here today, right now, to prove it to you and to show you a path out of that pain. Consider this astonishing fact. Inside your body, right at this very moment, there are a breathtaking 45 miles of nerves. 45 miles. That's an intricate, sprawling network of wiring extensive enough to stretch all the way from New York City to Philadelphia. These incredible nerves are the conduits through which you experience the richness of life, the tender touch of your partner, the warm, comforting hug of your grandchild, the solid, grounding sensation of the earth beneath your feet with every step you take. Each one of these vital nerves is carefully encased in a protective outer coating, much like the rubber insulation that protects electrical wires. This crucial sheath is called myelin. When this protective coating begins to crumble and deteriorate, everything goes catastrophically wrong. Electrical signals misfire, becoming distorted and chaotic. Your pain receptors go completely haywire, sending out erratic, uncontrolled signals. Your brain, bombarded with these garbled messages, struggles to interpret them, translating them into excruciating, burning, stabbing, and shocking sensations that defy explanation. And once this devastating process of deterioration begins, it very rarely, if ever, stops on its own. It continues to advance relentlessly. This debilitating condition has a name, one you've likely heard before: peripheral neuropathy. Right now, more than 20 million Americans are suffering from its tormenting grip. That's a staggering one in every 16 people you encounter. It's highly probable that someone in your own family, a friend, or perhaps even you yourself, is experiencing its insidious effects. But here's the infuriating truth, the revelation that drives my passion to create this very video. Most people battling this relentless nightmare have absolutely no idea that a seemingly simple yet tragically overlooked vitamin deficiency is insidiously destroying their nerves. And what makes this truly egregious, almost evil, is that the very medications your trusted doctor prescribed, the ones you diligently take, faithfully believing they are keeping you healthy, are simultaneously draining this life-saving nutrient from your body day after agonizing day. Let me meticulously illustrate exactly how this deceptive and dangerous trap operates. You pay a visit to your doctor, perhaps for a routine checkup, and learn your blood sugar levels are alarmingly high. Without much thought, they promptly write you a prescription for metformin, the single most prescribed diabetes drug on planet Earth, taken by over 150 million people worldwide. Trusting your doctor implicitly, you dutifully take it every day. But like so many people living in our modern, stressful world, you also experience persistent heartburn. So you're also taking omeprazole or another proton pump inhibitor without a second thought, seeing it as a perfectly normal part of managing your health. Millions of people, just like you, are doing exactly this. But here's the crucial, life-altering piece of information that nobody seems to explain. Metformin actively blocks the absorption of critical vitamin B12 in your intestines. Numerous peer-reviewed studies definitively prove that between 10% and 30% of metformin users develop a significant B12 deficiency, with some research suggesting the actual numbers are even higher. Simultaneously, your heartburn medication is drastically reducing the stomach acid you absolutely require to extract B12 efficiently from the food you eat. You've unknowingly created a perfect biological storm, a merciless internal assault where your body is being attacked from two devastating directions at once. But wait, the situation becomes even more dire, more critical. If you are over the age of 60, your stomach naturally produces less acid anyway, a gradual decline as part of the aging process. Your natural defenses are already weakened before you even add medications into the mix. Now factor in a plant-based diet, which, while beneficial in many ways, contains virtually zero naturally occurring B12. At this point, you're not just merely at risk, you are blindly walking into a nutritional catastrophe with your eyes wide shut. Your body is screaming, literally crying out for this essential vitamin. Every single cell in your vast nervous system is desperate, starving for it. Yet, every factor in your modern life, the medications you take for your health, the diet you choose, and even the unavoidable aging process itself is actively blocking its absorption and utilization. And here is the terrifying nightmare that truly keeps me awake at night, the grim reality I desperately want you to avoid. By the time you actually start to notice the symptoms, you may have already suffered irreversible damage to your delicate nervous system. That persistent tingling sensation you've been casually ignoring, dismissing it as minor, isn't minor at all. It's your body's emergency broadcast system, an urgent alarm bell, your nerves desperately sending up flares, signaling distress before they tragically die. The numbness you might be experiencing today could very well be the early warning sign of permanent disability looming on your horizon tomorrow. I have personally witnessed patients lose their fundamental ability to walk, observed individuals heartbreakingly lose their precious independence and their inherent dignity, all because they waited too long, delaying action on something that was entirely, completely preventable. So you ask, what is this truly miraculous nutrient, this life-saving substance that holds the potential to rescue you from this harrowing predicament? It is simply called vitamin B12, and its extraordinary story is absolutely fascinating, stretching back nearly a century. Let me transport you back to the tumultuous 1920s. In those days, doctors lived in constant terror of a mysterious and utterly devastating disease they grimly referred to as pernicious anemia. Patients afflicted by it would become deathly pale, overwhelmingly weak, and gradually develop truly horrifying neurological symptoms. The outcome was always, without a single exception, fatal. Then, in a stroke of incredible luck and scientific genius, 3 visionary researchers stumbled upon something truly unbelievable. They began feeding dying patients raw liver. I know it sounds rather unappetizing, even disgusting, but to everyone's utter astonishment, these individuals teetering on death's door began to recover. They literally rose from their deathbeds, defying all medical expectations. The entire scientific community was stunned, completely aghast at this unexpected turnaround. Those three pioneering researchers were deservedly awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1934 for their groundbreaking discovery. Yet, even then, they still didn't fully comprehend why it worked. It took another painstaking 14 years until 1948 before brilliant scientists finally managed to isolate the magical ingredient hidden within liver, a complex, strikingly brilliant red molecule with a cobalt atom at its very core. They aptly named it vitamin B12, or alternatively, cobalamin. Another Nobel Prize, a testament to its profound importance, was later awarded solely for deciphering its intricate structure. Just take a moment to absorb this incredible fact. One tiny, unassuming molecule was considered so fundamentally vital to human survival and health that it garnered two distinct Nobel Prizes. But why? What precisely makes B12 so absolutely, unequivocally critical to our well-being? Vitamin B12 is nothing short of the master electrician of your entire nervous system. It performs two absolutely indispensable jobs that are quite literally essential for keeping your nerves vibrant and alive. First and foremost, B12 actively powers a crucial biological process known as methylation. During this intricate process, it expertly transforms a dangerous and damaging amino acid called homocysteine into a beneficial and harmless one called methionine. When this intricate system functions optimally, your body can then manufacture a vital compound known as SAMe, which is utterly essential for the ongoing building and repairing of myelin, that critical protective coating wrapped around all your delicate nerves. Without sufficient B12, homocysteine accumulates to toxic, nerve-destroying levels, flooding your nervous system like a corrosive poison, destroying existing nerves while simultaneously crippling your body's ability to undertake any repair work. Second, B12 is absolutely universally vital for efficient energy production within every single nerve cell. Each one of your nerve cells contains microscopic power plants known as mitochondria, and B12 is the indispensable fuel they require to function effectively. Without adequate B12, specifically in its active form known as adenosylcobalamin, these crucial cellular power plants begin to fail. When they fail, a toxic substance called methylmalonic acid begins to build up. This dangerous acid doesn't merely sabotage energy production, it actively, aggressively damages the precious myelin structure itself. Do you now grasp the full scope of what's unfolding? B12 deficiency isn't just attacking your nerves from a single isolated angle. It's a devastating, relentless, two-pronged assault. It simultaneously prevents the vital repair of your protective myelin coating while actively poisoning the nerve from the inside out. Your nerves are literally being strangled and poisoned at the very same time. That's precisely why the symptoms of B12 deficiency are so profound and severe, why people experience such excruciating, unrelenting pain. That's why early intervention is not just important, but absolutely critical. Wait too long and the damage inflicted becomes permanent, irreversible. But here, dear friends, is where an illuminating ray of hope courageously enters this otherwise dark and alarming story. If you've heard yourself, if you've recognized your own struggles and symptoms in what I'm describing today, please know there is a clear, actionable path toward recovery, a genuine chance to reclaim your well-being. However, you absolutely must be strategic. You must be thoroughly informed, because even the standard testing process that exists today is sadly often designed to fail you. Step 1, get the right tests. This is utterly critical, so please listen closely. Do not simply accept a standard B12 blood test, as many laboratories consider anything above 200 picograms per milliliter to be normal. That number is, for optimal nerve health and repair, dangerously, catastrophically low. I personally advocate for levels to be consistently above 450 to 500 picograms per milliliter, but even that, remarkably, isn't always enough. You need to assertively demand two specific functional tests: methylmalonic acid, often abbreviated as MMA, and homocysteine levels. When these crucial markers are elevated, it's a blazing, undeniable red alarm that your cells are literally starving for B12, even if your basic blood test appears acceptable. These functional tests reveal what is actually happening inside your cells, not just what's aimlessly floating around in your bloodstream. Understanding this distinction could genuinely save your precious nervous system. Step 2, choose the right form of B12. Pay extremely close attention here, because this is precisely where most people unknowingly get scammed, wasting their valuable money and precious time. Walk into any conventional pharmacy or health food store and you'll find countless cheap B12 supplements everywhere. Almost without exception, they contain something called cyanocobalamin. This is a synthetic, man-made form that literally contains a tiny cyanide molecule. Yes, you heard correctly, cyanide. Your body then has to laboriously work incredibly hard to strip off that cyanide molecule and painstakingly convert cyanocobalamin into forms it can actually utilize effectively. Many individuals, especially those with certain common genetic variations, simply cannot perform this conversion efficiently, meaning they are essentially wasting their hard-earned money on supplements that provide little to no benefit. What you absolutely need is methylcobalamin. This is the bioactive, naturally occurring form your nervous system directly uses to repair damaged myelin, kickstarting the healing process. Even better, seek out a combination supplement that contains both methylcobalamin and adenosylcobalamin, as this powerful duo attacks the problem from both critical angles, supporting myelin repair and boosting essential cellular energy production. Hydroxycobalamin is another excellent alternative that your body easily converts into usable forms. Step 3, delivery method is everything. This is yet another area where many individuals unknowingly sabotage their own efforts. If you have any absorption problems, and let's be brutally honest, if you're over 60, taking multiple medications, or dealing with any digestive issues, you absolutely do, then simply swallowing pills is, regrettably, tantamount to throwing your money away. The B12 will largely pass right through your system without ever being properly absorbed and utilized. You urgently need sublingual forms. These are specially designed tablets or liquid drops that dissolve effectively under your tongue. They cleverly bypass your entire digestive system, entering directly into your bloodstream through the rich mucous membranes in your mouth, ensuring maximum absorption. For cases of severe deficiency or active ongoing neuropathy, intramuscular injections are considered the absolute gold standard. They deliver a full 100% of the therapeutic dose directly and efficiently to exactly where your body desperately needs it. I have personally witnessed patients experience dramatic, truly life-changing improvements within just a few short weeks of beginning injection therapy. The transformation can be nothing short of shocking and miraculous. Step 4, dosing for real results. There's a significant difference between a maintenance dose and what's required to actively fight existing nerve damage. For general, everyday maintenance, typically 1,000 micrograms daily is considered adequate. However, if you are currently battling active neuropathy, if you are experiencing those debilitating symptoms right now, you need robust therapeutic doses. This means anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 micrograms of methylcobalamin daily for a minimum commitment of 3 to 6 months. Extensive research has definitively shown that 1,000 micrograms of methylcobalamin taken daily produces significant measurable benefits in patients suffering from diabetic neuropathy. Their excruciating pain noticeably decreases, their nerve conduction markedly improves, and their overall quality of life is utterly transformed. Step 5, The supporting cast, B12, powerful as it is, does not operate in isolation. It requires specific synergistic cofactors to truly reach its full healing potential. Vitamin B6, but crucially only in its active form known as P5P, works in tandem with B12. Folate, specifically as methylfolate, please avoid synthetic folic acid, is absolutely essential for the crucial methylation process to function correctly. Vitamin B1, especially in a specialized fat-soluble form called benfotiamine, has demonstrated remarkable results in its ability to protect nerves from the devastating damage caused by high blood sugar. If you are diabetic, this is profoundly crucial. Magnesium acts as your nervous system's natural voltage regulator, helping to calm overactive nerves that are senselessly sending out false pain signals. And then there's alpha-lipoic acid, universally abbreviated as ALA. This is a uniquely powerful antioxidant, distinctive because it is both water-soluble and fat-soluble, meaning it possesses the incredible ability to protect every single part of your nerve cells, both inside and out. Multiple clinical studies have consistently demonstrated that 600 milligrams of ALA taken daily significantly reduces pain, burning sensations, and numbness in patients grappling with diabetic neuropathy. Step 6, food is your foundation. While targeted supplements are instrumental in correcting existing deficiencies and repairing damage, nutrient-dense food provides your indispensable long-term foundation for sustained health. The richest, most bioavailable sources of B12 are almost exclusively animal-based. Liver and other organ meats, for example, contain by far the highest concentrations. Shellfish, particularly clams and mussels, are incredibly rich sources. Fatty fish like wild-caught salmon and sardines, grass-fed beef, pasture-raised eggs, and high-quality dairy products all provide substantial amounts of usable B12. If you choose to follow a plant-based diet, supplementation is not merely a nice option. It is, for your very survival and nerve health, absolutely mandatory. And please do not fall for the dangerous, persistent myth that spirulina or chlorella provide usable B12. They contain B12 analogs that simply do not function correctly in the human body and can, in fact, actively interfere with both real B12 absorption and accurate blood testing. Here's the profound, undeniable truth you must fully grasp today. Nerve damage, once it crosses a certain critical threshold, is often completely irreversible. The time to take decisive action isn't next month or next year or when your symptoms inevitably worsen. It is right now, today, before you permanently lose sensation in your feet, before you suffer a devastating fall and shatter your hip because you've lost your crucial balance. That persistent burning sensation you're experiencing isn't just uncomfortable or merely annoying. It is your body's emergency alarm system, blaring at its maximum volume, screaming that something is catastrophically wrong within you. B12 deficiency is a silent, insidious epidemic sweeping quietly through our population, eroding health and independence without many even knowing why. But unlike frightening conditions such as cancer or heart disease, or indeed most complex health conditions, this one profoundly is preventable, easily identifiable, and often completely treatable. Your magnificent nervous system possesses a truly remarkable, almost miraculous capacity to heal itself, to regenerate, when it is simply given the precise, correct tools it needs to thrive. I have personally witnessed patients who could barely shuffle across a room, crippled by pain, miraculously regain their full mobility. I've watched individuals who hadn't experienced a single night of uninterrupted sleep in years finally find profound relief from the relentless, searing, burning pain that tormented them. But every single one of them had one vital thing in common. They took decisive, informed action before crossing that devastating point of no return. If this urgent, transformative information has opened your eyes, has sparked a flicker of hope, then I implore you to do 3 critical things immediately.